Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, instead of reviewing a horror movie, we're going to be doing a song ranking and analysis and review on Rob Zombie's 1998 album, HellBilly Deluxe. So, I'm not that much of a metal fan, because I feel like this is kind of teetering on metal and very hardcore rock. But, I dabbled in some Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath. But I mainly listen to rap music. So this was a nice little refresher on like something, that isn't rap related. But overall, I very much enjoyed this album with an amazing cover and the alternative cover with like the freaking merman on it that I'm probably using for the cover of my video title. Also is cool. So we got two great covers out of this already. And right off the bat, this is what I've heard, his best album. I haven't heard any of his other albums, but I listened to this one around like 3 times. I skipped over a couple songs in the last time, but basically the full album. And in this like review and ranking, I will not be covering the first track because that's like a 30-second little snippet, and it's barely even a song. So yeah, I think that by far the best song on this album is the first real track on this album, Super Beast. It is a easy 10 out of 10 in my opinion. And here I'm gonna play a little snippet of it because I don't really care, but I can't be making money off of this, and it's only gonna be like 3 seconds. I mean, tell me that isn't an absolute banger. Like, the lyrics are kind of hard to understand because he kind of like deep fried his voice in not the recording, but like he kind of drowned out his voice in the amazing guitar and just everything in this song. It's so good. You definitely need to listen to this if you don't want to listen to the full album. And the same thing can be said for the third, real track on this album, being called Living Dead Girl. And the song title and, some of the lyrics in it are kind of alarming, but, it's not too bad. But overall, this is also just a 10 out of 10 song in my opinion. I mean, it's so good. Like, these first couple tracks on this album, are all hits. And while the most popular song that he has of all time with 500 million listens on Spotify, being called Dragula, is a tad bit overrated in my thing. I don't even think it's top 5 on the album. It's going around 7 for me, but this is a really solid album, so I think it's like a 7.8 out of 10. Then it gets pretty, I'd kind of say mediocre on the next track after Living Dead Girl, being Perversion 99, which is just an acoustic song. It has no Rob Zombie, and it's kind of calm. It's definitely the most calm track on the album, but I still give it like around a 6.5 to a 6.8, which I don't really listen to songs without lyrics. They're still good. I like listening to songs with lyrics more. What can I say? But I still feel this is an enjoyable listen. If you don't like big yelling songs, like screamy metal songs, then this is still a nice song on the album for you, because it doesn't really feel like Rob Zombie, and it's my second least favorite track on the album. And my first least favorite track, which I think is the only bad track, like truly bad track on the album, being the final song, Beginning of the End. Same thing as the track Perversion 99. God, I cannot get that out of my mouth. Hold up. And, so this song also only has 3 lyrics in it at the very end, but it's drowned out by very hard, metallic, just absolute freaking clambering of guitars and heavy electric guitars. It reminds me of kind of the beginning or the middle part, I'd say, of the song Cherry Bomb by Tyler, the Creator, of just mindless noise that I just do not like. This is better than the track Cherry Bomb, but still, I don't really like it that much. It's just it's too much, If you toned it down, it's repeating. It doesn't actually show any guitar skill, because it's the same 5 strings being repeated on in, and it's just it's pretty unbearable, and an overall pretty great album that this is sadly the final track. But now let's get into the top 3. Like I said before, number 1 is easily Super Beast. I think that's the name of the song, but yeah, Super Beast. Such an amazing song. Like, that one's going to be on rotation a bunch. Same thing with Living Dead Girl. Not as good as Super Beast. It's a nice, solid second, though. 3rd place, I'm going to have to go with Demonic Phenomenon, which has a pretty big drop-off from a 10 out of 10 being in 2nd place to an 8.5. But overall, there are 5 saves from this album, being the first 3 I just mentioned. Spooks Now, Baby, which I think is around an 8. And same thing for Return of the Phantom Menace. These 5 songs are very great and kind of hold up the album itself because the 7 other tracks range from good to one big rotten egg of the group. Being, of course, like I said before, Beginning of the End. Gosh, that song's very unbearable. I would say if you want to listen to the album, just skip it. It's a nice 11 tracks if you skip it. And overall, with only 12 tracks on the album, being a very quick and nice and easy, well, not that easy to listen to, but, you know. Listen, I love it. I don't love it, but I think it's pretty great. I think it's a solid, decent 8 to like 8.5 in that range. And it doesn't break a 9, but anywhere like between the range of an 8 out of 10 to like an 8.8 out of 10, I would be pretty validated with. If you wanna check it out, if you like metal a lot, it's like a must listen to. But yeah, overall, I feel like that's how my overall opinion on the album is. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.